Next up, it's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The 3-4 Rams and the 3-5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Gross. That's something I did not think I would be saying here in Week 9, but it is what it is. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are favored here by 3 points with an over/under of 42.5. This matchup features two very disappointing teams this season on both sides of the ball for both of these teams. Aaron, which team do you think gets back on track? Obviously, we're going to do our predictions in just a few moments, but which team do you think has the better chance of getting back on track with this game right here?
Neither. As crazy as it sounds, it's bad for both teams because I think the strength of both teams is the defense, and I think that both offenses struggle. I think they're going to continue to struggle. Look, no up front. Can you imagine right now? Just think about Sunday. You have a statue in this man right here, and you have Aaron Donald going against an interior offensive line of nobody. Of nobodies. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't have an interior offensive line. He's going to feast on Tom Brady. He's going to have Tom Brady for dinner. But on the other side, you have the defense of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Rams have no offensive line. So you're going to have them feasting on Matt Stafford, and you have a banged-up Cooper Kupp, which doesn't help. And we all know if the Rams don't have Cooper Kupp, they don't have a chance. So this is just – I think both offenses are going to struggle in this one. I think this is a defensive battle. As a matter of fact, I'm almost predicting 2 defensive scores. That's crazy to see, but I can see 2 defensive scores in this game. If not, create turnovers where they're put right on the goal line or something like that. Which is how they get their points. I think this is a defensive battle all the way. I don't see either team getting back on track, but one team has to win. Well, unless they tie. But one team has to win because I don't think they're going to tie. So whoever comes out on top will be happy. They'll be at 4-5 and, back in it. But, I don't think either team gets back on. I was done.
You don't think either team gets back on track? That was the final words. I got you. I picked you up.
Yeah, that was it. That's all I said.
Well, no. Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. AJ, in this game, Tom Brady has not been able to really get things going. You're not closer anymore, but you are closer to the Tampa Bay side of things than us. What are you seeing? What's the vibe right now from your Buccaneers?
Insider Buccaneer reporter AJ Johnson.
That's what I'm getting at here. I want to view AJ as the Bucs beat reporter right now because you are closer to the city of Tampa. You're close with the people of Tampa. What's the vibes right now for them?
Disappointed, saddened, hurt. They feel the pain that their Hall of Fame Super Bowl winning quarterback feels every Sunday he steps on that field and they lose games to teams they should be beating. I actually do think they can see. I guess saying back on track is a hard thing to say because that insinuates that it won't just be on Sunday, but thereafter. And that's where the problem lies. Because I think this is a game that the Buccaneers could and should win, but I don't know that it continues going on week after week. The questions come from the chemistry. The questions come from Tom Brady on miscues and not finding people the way he was. They question the discipline, but what always gets me, and respectfully, they mentioned Rob Gronkowski's name right after they mentioned discipline. And to be honest, on the football field, he is like that, but you never know it outside of it. They mentioned that with Ndamukong Suh on the defense and why they haven't been able to get right. The defense of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, once one of the best run defenses in the National Football League, now you watch them and they're missing tackles left and right, running into each other instead of hitting the offensive side of the ball and the ball carrier. And it just seems like it's been a mess in the chemistry. And what was it? The offensive lineman. I remember last week, there's a video clip of Tom Brady just reaming his offensive line. And I don't remember which lineman it was, but at the end of the game in the press conference, he's like, yeah, we just understand he's in a tough place right now. And, we just need to be there for him. It wasn't even football related. They were talking about Tom Brady, the man, not Tom Brady, a football player. And it just seems like it's been a lot of everything else on everybody's mind. And if they want to get back at it, it has to get out of that thought process. From a football standpoint, I think that the defense of the Los Angeles Rams is going to have some problems. I think Tom Brady will find themselves. I think Chris Godwin will have himself a good day. Mike Evans will get in the end zone like normal. Give me the Bucs 28-24.
You're on mute.
No, so listen. When we talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting back on track, I think it's two things. Number one, Tom Brady's second in the NFL in passing yards. He's got 9 touchdowns to just 1 interception. Like, it's crazy how we say he's completing almost 66% of his passes. He's throwing for 2,300 yards. Like, this is bad Tom Brady. This is what we're saying. But when we really look deep into what Tampa Bay can't do, they cannot run the football, which is the biggest problem. They can't protect him, which is obviously a big problem. But they are terrible in the red zone. Terrible. I mean, they're third worst in the red zone. They're only scoring in the red zone, I believe, at like 40%, maybe 45% inside the red zone. That's a problem. Those things can't
happen.
Oh, he had to waste his time on mute.
Yeah.
Can be fixed.
Oh,
in the red zone, those things can be fixed. It's why I've had hope for Tampa Bay that they can get it fixed, because those are things that can change. Play calling, actual performance in the red zone. I have Tampa Bay winning this game because I think their problems can be fixed. I'm not sure that the Rams can.
The Rams are on their 7th different starting offensive line combination, including 2 of them with their 5th string right guard. It may be open season on that offensive line as well.
Brady has lost 3 straight to the Los Angeles Rams. He will not make it 4. They win this game 21-17 Bucs over the Rams here in this one.